Welcome to the video lecture series of Grade 10 Chemistry. Today we will be discussing about the lesson metals and non-metals, and the topic is reaction of metals with acids. Reactive metals displace hydrogen gas from acids such as dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid. Highly reactive metals such as sodium, potassium, calcium, and the slightly less reactive ones like magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, and lead, they react with the dilute acids to form their corresponding metal salt and hydrogen gas. So we can write the equation as metal plus dilute acid will give metal salt and hydrogen gas. Less reactive metals like copper, okay, mercury, its symbol is Hg, mercury, and silver, they do not react with the dilute acids. These metals do not react with the dilute acids. Fine. And they are not liberating hydrogen gas. Even more reactive metals do not react with the same vigor. Some react vigorously, some react slowly, while some others react only on heating. Okay, so we can discuss a few examples of reactions of metals with the dilute hydrochloric acid. So first of all we can take reaction of sodium and potassium with the dilute hydrochloric acid. In the case of potassium and sodium, when they react with the hydrochloric acid, the product is potassium chloride and hydrogen gas. Now, the same is the case of sodium. Sodium also reacting with the dilute hydrochloric acid and form NaCl and H2. Okay. On balancing, you will get 2Na plus 2HCl will give 2NaCl plus hydrogen, which means these metals react very violently with the dilute hydrochloric acid and form their chlorides along with the evolution of hydrogen gas. If you look at the elements like calcium, calcium also reacts vigorously, but the reaction is not as vigorous like sodium and potassium. So calcium will be reacting with HCl and form calcium chloride, CaCl2 plus H2. Okay, but the reaction is not so vigorous like sodium and potassium. If you look at the reaction of magnesium plus HCl, okay, magnesium chloride will be forming along with the liberation of hydrogen gas. But magnesium reacts quite rapidly with the hydrochloric acid and form magnesium chloride. But the reaction is less vigorous than calcium. Fine. Now, the next element is aluminium. When you look at the reaction of aluminium plus HCl, product will be aluminum chloride. The formula is AlCl3, okay, plus H2. For balancing this reaction, there are two hydrogen atoms, okay, and I'm just putting 2 on hydrogen side, but the chlorine will be 3 over here on the product side. So to balance chlorine, we need to put 6 over here. So 6 HCl. So hydrogen will be 6. I'm putting 3 on the hydrogen side. Okay. Now chlorine here on the reactant side it is 6. The product side it is 3 only. I need to put 2 over here. So aluminum number is increased. So 2Al. So 2Al plus 6 HCl will give 2AlCl3 plus 3H2. This reaction is little importance in the sense aluminum reacts with the dilute HCl slowly in the beginning because the surface of aluminum is already covered with a protective layer of aluminum oxide. Okay. However, after this layer gets dissolved in the acid, the reaction becomes fast since now attack takes place in the fresh aluminum surface. So now the reaction of zinc metal we can discuss. Zinc plus HCl will get zinc chloride, ZnCl2 plus H2. For balancing, you need to put 2 on the HCl side. This reaction occurs at very slowly. The product also will be formed with the liberation of hydrogen gas. Now, if we are looking at the reaction of iron, Fe plus HCl, the product will be FeCl2 and H2. Okay. Here iron is in the +2 oxidation state. So the compound we say ferrous chloride. So these are the different metals reaction with the dilute HCl. So when we conclude, we can use and we can tell, we can explain in this way. Sodium and potassium reacts violently. So the reaction is violent. But in the case of calcium, it is vigorous reaction, but it is not so violent like sodium and potassium. Magnesium reacts rapidly, but less vigorous than calcium. Aluminum reacts slowly. Why? Because aluminum has an oxide layer, and once the oxide layer gets dissolved into the acid, the reaction becomes very fast. The reaction of zinc with HCl is slow, and with iron it is very slow. Okay. So when if we are arranging these metals according to the reactivity order, we can write potassium is the most reactive metal towards hydrochloric acid. Then comes sodium, then calcium, then magnesium, aluminum, zinc, iron. Then you can write the metals which do not react with the dilute acids like copper, mercury and silver. Cu, Hg and Ag. Actually, these three metals do not react with the dilute acid. Now, we can just discuss the reaction of gold and platinum with aqua regia. So, metals like gold and platinum, we say they are noble metals. Gold and platinum. Okay. They are called noble metals because they do not react with any pure and strong acid such as hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid or nitric acid. This is the reason why they are called noble metals. Fine. But these metals, they can dissolve in a mixture of concentrated HCl and concentrated nitric acid. Okay. In the ratio 3:1 by volume. So this mixture is known as aqua regia, which in Latin means royal water. Fine. This aqua regia is highly corrosive and fuming liquid. So the dissolution of gold and platinum in aqua regia is because of the formation of the nascent or newly born chlorine which attacks gold and platinum. If we can write the reaction in this way like HCl plus HNO3, and this is the aqua regia solution taken in the ratio 3:1. Okay, the products are NOCl. NOCl we say nitrosyl chloride, NOCl. Nitrosyl chloride plus H2O plus Cl. Okay. Now, for balancing, we need to put 3 on the HCl side and hydrogen. Now, it is 4 on the reactant side. To balance it on the right hand side, we need to put 2 H2O plus 2 Cl. Fine. NOCl is called a nitrosyl chloride. Okay. And this chlorine we say nascent chlorine. Nascent means newly born or newly produced. Okay, this chlorine attacks gold and platinum, and then the further reaction will be taking place. For example, gold, symbol is Au, plus chlorine. Okay, the product is AuCl3. This is gold chloride and valency of gold is 3. That's why it is written on chlorine side. And you know chlorine valence is 1. So symbol of gold chloride is AuCl3. There are 3 chlorine atoms. You need to balance by putting 3 on the reactant side. Okay. Now, if you are writing the reaction of platinum, Pt, platinum symbol is Pt, then chlorine. The chlorine is nascent chlorine, okay. The product will be PtCl4 because platinum valency is 4. So there are 4 chlorine. To balance it, we need to put 4 on the reactant side in the chlorine atom. Now, so this is the reaction of gold and platinum with the aqua regia. So what did we say? Gold and platinum, they are called noble metals because they do not react with any of the acids. No, in normal case, but they will be reacting only with the aqua regia, which is known as royal water. It is taken concentrated HCl and nitric acid in the ratio 3:1. It's also called a royal water. So when HCl and HNO3 is mixed in the ratio, nascent chlorine is produced, and that nascent chlorine is reacting with the gold and platinum and forming gold chloride and platinum chloride, which means gold is dissolving in the solution. Another important point you need to note in this topic is hydrogen gas is not evolved when a metal reacts with a nitric acid. Why? This is because nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent. What is an oxidizing agent? It provides oxygen. Okay. So if a metal reacts with a nitric acid, HNO3, metal salt is obtained and hydrogen is forming. Okay. This hydrogen will be combining with the oxygen present in the HNO3, which means nitric acid is providing oxygen to the hydrogen gas and it is converting to H2O. Okay, and along with water, any of the nitrogen oxides will be forming. It can be N2O or NO or NO2. So I am writing here nitrogen oxide. That is actually depends on the nature of the metal. So we can conclude in this way: hydrogen gas is not at all evolved when a metal reacts with a nitric acid. So hydrogen is produced, but it is converting to water because NHNO3 is a strong oxidizing agent. It provides oxygen to hydrogen gas and it is formed water. Okay. Now, but magnesium and manganese, they have very different nature. They will be reacting with a very dilute HNO3 and evolve hydrogen gas. If I am writing the equation, the reaction can be magnesium, okay, plus HNO3, and this is very dilute HNO3, and the product will be magnesium nitrate, MgNO3, and magnesium valence is 2, that you can write on the nitrate side. Nitrate valence is 1, okay, and it will liberate hydrogen gas. Now the same is the case of manganese also. Mn plus HNO3 produces manganese nitrate, MnNO3 twice, okay, plus H2. For balancing, we have 2 nitrate on the product side. So you may make it 2 on the reactant side also. So the reaction is balanced now. So what we can conclude, magnesium and manganese, they react with a very dilute HNO3 and evolve hydrogen gas. Okay, but metals, they are not evolving hydrogen gas when they react with the nitric acid because it's a strong oxidizing agent.